Wilson Mburu. Let's start with some fantastic news. And Team Kenya extended her medal tally to 19 at the 20th Commonwealth Games following a fine display in the men's 3,000 meters steeplechase and the 800 meters finals. World champion Eunice Sum clinched gold in the women's 800 meters moments after Jonathan Ndiku had led a 1-2-3 clean sweep in the men's 3,000 meters steeplechase. Uganda denied Kenya gold in the men's 10,000 meters, but a silver medal was good enough to add on to that tally. Anxiety gripped an estate in Naivasha after residents woke up to find the bodies of two men dumped at the roadside. The two were first spotted by motorcycle operators. It is suspected that they may have been killed elsewhere.
Residents of Naivasha woke up to find the bodies of two men dumped at the roadside. The two middle-aged men were left near Kinamba Estate along the Naivasha-Kinangop Road and were spotted by motorcycle taxi operators. It was feared that the duo could have been killed elsewhere and the bodies ferried to the spot and dumped in the culvert next to the busy road under cover of darkness. The two did not have any identification documents. The incident has sparked fear among boda operators in the area.
Mimi kitu cha kwanza nimeshangaa sababu hapa huwa tunabeba na boda. Watu wengi huwa wanakuja, pengine customer amekuja anakuambia mlete kinamba, mlete mahali fulani. Sasa unaogopa, sasa uoga imeanza kutuingia kwa sababu sasa unashindwa, hata utakuja kuwa na utupu kakara fati kama hao watu.
Police moved in to collect the bodies which had injuries on the head and hands. The bodies were taken to the Naivasha Sub-County Hospital mortuary. Wilkistanyabwa, KTN.
Police last night impounded 37 bags full of several tons of bhang in Obama State in the Eastlands part of Narobi. The bhang was found hidden in one of the residential houses in the estate. Police in Kayole Division said they had been trailing a man they suspected was involved in drug trafficking in the area. The officers stormed the suspect's house but found the occupants had already escaped. Hundreds of tons of bhang, whose value could not be immediately established, were seized. It seems the bhang was being sorted, ready to be transported to an unknown destination. Police had to keep off some rowdy youth who were demanding to be given some of the stuff to smoke. Residents said the occupant of the house stays indoors most of the time and is rarely seen outside. Kayole OCPD Joseph Ndegwa said police had started a manhunt for the suspect and his accomplices, and a passport recovered in the house might give crucial leads. Deputy President William Ruto has called on senators and governors to stop arguing about the county development boards entrenched in the County Government's Amendment Act, which was signed by President Uhuru Kenyatta on Wednesday. Ruto said it doesn't matter who is the boss in the development of counties, since the ultimate beneficiary should be the citizens in those counties. He was speaking in Narok last evening.
Sasa kama kila wakati tukikutana mkutano kama hii, kazi yetu nani mkubwa nani mdogo, nani atapata ile nani atakosa ile. Wananchi hawa kwa ile mambo mnaongea hapa, sijui nani amekuwa mdosi nani, inafaidi nini mwananchi wa kawaida? Hata kuna watu hawajui hapa tumekuja kuongea mambo ya maji. Sikusikia wakiongea mambo ya maji, wanalumbana tu, wewe sijui nini, hii siasa hii maneno muache. Hao wananchi wanataka kujua maji itakunywa lini Narok Town, na barabara itajengwa siku gani, na ile mambo mengine watoto watasoma shule namna gani. Sio nani mkubwa nani mdogo. Ni maneno madogo ya watu, muache hiyo maneno.
The woman who hit the news on Thursday by abandoning her 3-week-old baby outside G4S offices in Nyeri Town has presented herself to the police. Priscilla Wamboi tagged her baby with the father's name and phone number and dumped him outside the alleged father's place of work. She admitted that she abandoned the baby there because the father had allegedly refused to provide upkeep. She has now been charged before a Nyeri court. The baby had been abandoned outside the Nyeri G4S offices, wrapped in a window curtain with a name tag bearing the name of the father and his mobile phone number. Aloysius Mushori, the alleged father was called and admitted that the baby was his and was ready to bring him up. Nyeri Magistrate John Aringo ordered that the baby, currently under the custody of the Children's Department, be given to his mother for temporary upkeep till Monday, when the case resumes. Deputy President William Ruto says the government is committed to conserving the Mau ecosystem and that alternative land will be allocated to Mau squatters. Speaking during a groundbreaking ceremony at Maasai Girls School in Narok, Ruto warned politicians against using the Mau as a political tool, especially during the electioneering period. He promised that the government will give alternative settlements to those who are still living in the Mau forest to put an end to the controversy surrounding the forest. The government says once the issue is resolved, the Nyao T-Zones Authority will be instructed to plant tea around the forest to keep away any further encroachment.
Mimi nataka niwahakikishia kwamba mambo ya Mau serikali ya Jubilee itatatua, kuhakikisha ya kwamba mambo ya Mau haitatumika tena kama chombo cha kisiasa cha kushindania. Tutahakikisha na tumeshaweka mpango tayari kuhakikisha ya kwamba yale mambo yanaendelea kule Mau ya kuharibu msitu tutasimamisha. Tumekubaliana vile vile na viongozi ya kwamba tutaweka cut line. Tayari watu wanaendelea na hiyo kazi. Alafu pale tutakapo tu kuwa tumekubaliana cut line hapa, wale watu wote ambao wako kule ndani tutawaambia watoke ili watafutiwe makao mengine mahali pengine na tupande miti, na tumekubaliana na watu wa Nyayo T-Zone tusiwe na shida hii tena. Tukitoa watu pale, wale ambao watakuwa wameingia ndani ya msitu, tutaweka Nyayo T-Zone tupande chai kuzunguka Mau yote ili tuhakikishe ya kwamba tusipate shida tena ya watu kuencroach kwa Mau forest.
The Meru National Park has for a long time now been a bone of contention between Tharaka Nithi County and Meru County, with each county laying claim to the park's collections. The vast national park cuts across both counties. However, the Kenya Wildlife Service has come in to resolve that dispute by opening the gate to the park that is on the Tharaka Nithi side. The Tharaka Nithi Ura gate was allegedly closed by powerful Meru politicians in the past so that only Meru would benefit from the revenue. KWS Assistant Director Robert Njue presided over the Ura Gate official launch and asked residents to be involved in protection of wildlife. Tharaka Nithi Governor Samuel Ragwa welcomed the move to open the Ura Gate, saying it would bring in resources to county.
Inalipwa kwa gate. Wacha tukubaliane mheshimiwa and the director. Hiyo pesa tunataka process zake ziwe zinakolektiwa na watu wa Tharaka Nithi County. People talk of Masai Mara, but I can tell you hapa Meru Park is one of the most beautiful parts in this country. Sidhani kuna park Kenya hii ina mito 14. Mito ambayo ina maji na flow kutoka January mpaka December. You have rivers in this place. A very beautiful park. And some years ago, about 4 years ago, we translocated over 2,000 animals kwa hii park. Ndio mweza kufanya utalii.
Education Cabinet Secretary Professor Jacob Kaimenyi has urged school principals to heed the government's directive to release school certificates held in lieu of school fees balances. This is after the Deputy President William Ruto announced that the government had taken the responsibility to help pupils with fees arrears secure their certificates. School heads have, however, protested the move, calling for a stakeholders consultative meeting to decide how the fees arrears will be recovered.
We have no choice. I want to indicate that. We have no choice but to pay, to give the certificates. Walimu, please. The law is very clear. Nobody, even an institution, can deny children their right for them. That is the certificate. So what measures can we put in place in terms of strategies to ensure that the fees that you are worried about are paid?
Kenya began the second round of the World Grand Prix on a losing note after going down by 3 sets to Croatia last night. Kenya is in Group S in the tournament being held in Croatia. The hosts won 25-20, 25-17 and 25-22. The African Queens, who had topped Group Q after the first round in Mexico last week, came out well in the opening set, with Evelyn Makuto winning points from her clever serves. The hosts, however, fought back gallantly to take control and won the set 25-20. Croatia took an early 8-3 lead in the second set, courtesy of their key player Samantha Fabrice serves. They quickly increased that lead to 16-7. A margin the Kenyan girls failed to catch up with as they went down 25-17. Kenya gave quality opposition in the third set, but the home team won 25-20. Kenya next plays Bulgaria. And in the matches played in Lausanne, Switzerland, defending champions Brazil got off to a good start, overcoming 2013 silver medalist China 3-1. The Safaricom Kabeberi Sevens, the opening round of the 2014 Safaricom 7 Series kicked off this morning at the Narobi Railway Club. Defending series champions KCB labored to beat Kisumu RFC 17-5 in their entertaining opening fixture. Catholic Monks pulled off the day's first upset, stunning fancied Western Bulls 19-15, while Queens and Strathmore registered routine wins. Queens blasting Daystar 36-0, with Strathmore edging the Nobscripts 14-5. Hosts Mwamba started their quest to win a first Kabeberi title since 2009, beating Eldoret RFC 42-0. Also on a winning spree was Nakuru RFC, who cruised past a Mean Machine 17-0. The action is still on, with teams looking to secure their qualification to tomorrow Cup's quarter-finals. Well, that's all we had prepared for you this afternoon on KTN Weekend at 1. My name is Wilson Mburu. Remember to catch up with KTN at 7, and at 9 we have KTN Prime. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.